So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warm in the winter, provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighbourhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Bob, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologise for my behaviour of that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighbourhood. Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Bats are cool. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes a sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
Oh my god.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favour and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary.
Okay,
jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Bob yet? Hey, is that punk from Amanda's school? I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Oh, so edgy. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Wow, he really likes anchors. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine? What? Lucine pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. I like that Amanda's just stood here and she's not said a word during any of this. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Never get one of those. Lucien, We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. It says 666. You're a youth pastor. What? How do you not know what the significance of that could be? Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Let's have a burger. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the gracious of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula into air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on his side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Bob, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable. Oh dear.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has rare quality about him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Are we forming a barbecue right now? That was a bad one. I should edit that out. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Wow, he stole my joke. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of his dads live in the same cul-de-sac. It's a cul-de-dad. A dad-de-sac. That's an unfortunate one. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighbourhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I felt like I was at a networking event. I'm going to get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least he met some other cool dads. You should hit them up in Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. I said maybe I will, like really confrontational there. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. I'm tapped out, but the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do that. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch, and it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Damn right, don't reply to me, Amanda! I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late of this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socialising. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who is she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aww.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this for when I go off to school, are you? Amanda, I was scared. You weren't responding and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Whoa.
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me, kiddo. Just, please, don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez, as I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Let's hope in editing I remember to give that an echo. If not, then that just sounded like a creepy voice. Like a creepy twin voice. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wandered into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Like, I think we were maybe being a bit too pushy. Like, we sent the text and then we grabbed some ice cream and then suddenly we're worried, even though we said she could have been driving. Like, after the half an hour, that was a bit worrying, especially because we know, or at least we said, she always has her phone in her hand. But, yeah. Team Carshanel. Damn right, Team Carshanel. Team Carshanel. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did.
Hey.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook?
Aww.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Dad.
Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Let's fill in our Dad Book profile! On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh. On a Friday night, what am I most likely gonna do? I'm most likely gonna sleep, I'll be honest. That's a very me thing to do. Yeah. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island? Wow. A desert island. My mind was on dessert. What would it be? Can I take dessert to my desert island? You know what? A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, a tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts. You know what? I like someone who's comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals, a salty boat captain, a pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, or the president of space. A pro skater who is also an astronaut. What's your favourite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography. Shout out Sean Connery. Not that you're watching this, but you know, shout out to my fellow Scot, Sean Connery. Anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, or old comedies that haven't aged well. My favourite movie genre is basically anything. I'm so plain that way. I prefer drama, so I guess whatever will make me cry. Like, I don't need to cry to enjoy film, but yeah. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m, trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Napping together, obviously. Would you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. Yeah, I don't even have to read onwards, because that is a very me answer. Like, if I were filling in this profile genuinely, as I have in dating sites in the past, actually, even though Dad Book is not a dating website, but whenever I filled stuff like this in, I would go for my cripplingly low self-esteem. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, when I can next get a cup of coffee, if I would ever be able to love myself as much as I love my girl, or lawnmower modifications. Probably conspiracy theories. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day in here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome.
Ooh, we can message Dad. We do have dads. This is true. Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, Joseph, Hugo, Damien. You know what? I'm kind of digging Hugo, I think. Although I might send a little cheeky text to Robert. Let's see. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us. Oh, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. His turn-ons are not talking to him. I mean, I could do that. I could just not talk to him right now. Good job, me. I don't know which dad to go for. Hugo, what do you like? Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles in 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. So on a Friday night, he's most likely to brew some strong tea and paint his miniatures. Okay. I like a remembrance of things passed by Marcel Proust he would have with him. Marcel Proust? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. His turn-ons are muscles. I don't think we satisfy that requirement, unfortunately. He wanted to be a movie star. Me too. Documentaries on art history are his favourite movie genre. His ideal date is each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Oh, Hugo, okay. You know what? You've lost me. Now, I am not against e-readers. Like, I have a Kindle, or I had a Kindle in the past. I think I gave it away to my parents, actually, because I started reading paperback books again. But I've tried various e-readers. I've tried reading things on even, like, tablets and stuff like this. I don't like it. I need something physical. It's the same way that my workflow, I tend to like actual to-do lists that I can tick off. I like having and holding actual books to be able to read them. So you know what? I'm taking offense to that, Hugo. I know you said it's just people who are against e-readers, but you don't have to. No, just no. I'm backing away from you, Hugo. You've lost me. I like the physicality of books because I feel I can read them more. I feel like with e-readers, I get too easily distracted. I can't see a physical manifestation of how much I progressed either. Like, I like being able to look at a book and be like, yeah, that's how far I am, instead of picking up an e-reader and it just telling me the page number. I need to see how far I've progressed. So I've taken that Hugo thing really personally. What's our good friend Craig up to? Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Oh yeah, he does like exercising. I don't know if it's not really me. I don't know who sums me up better. I don't know who to go for. Avid music enthusiast, here with Matt. He likes to perfect his cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. He likes fine tunes. He likes multi-instrumentalism, so someone that can perform with different instruments. Sorry, I got distracted with what's your favourite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. I do like shit with subtitles. Oh my god, sold. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I'm sold. Do we get to adopt a cat? Matt, we're going out. We're going to adopt a cat. This might be a little bit too forward for a first date, but we're going to adopt a cat and we're going to fall in love. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I think I've made a good choice.